professional development. So with this small introduction, I am welcoming to Dr. Shoikat Sen and handed over this platform to Sir. Sir, please share your screen and start your presentation. Sir, sir, it is we are not hearing you, sir.
Please unmute, sir.
Sir, please unmute. Sir, please unmute yourself. Okay, okay, sir. Now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Chatterjee, for the introduction and giving me the platform to interact. Of course, I hope that before I start, I should admit that whenever PCI is going for these changes, and in this time when by next 6 months we are going to start with the new syllabus, it is very timely initiative taken up by the Bharat technology, and I think that is going to help all of us. It is coming as a host disable attendee screen sharing. Just check it.
1 second, sir.
Okay, okay.
So now you can share your screen, I think.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It is
I
visible.
think it is visible.
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Yeah. So once again, thank you, Bharat Technology, for giving me the platform to share my views. And I think that this faculty development program on the strengthening academic excellence, FDP, for the outcome-based new B.Pharm syllabus, it is required in the current situation when we are going to adapt a new syllabus within next 6 months. So myself, Dr. Shoikat Sen, I'm from Faculty of Pharmaceutical Science, Assam Downtown University. And today, my topic of discussion will be the enhancing professional outcomes through VAC, SAC, and AEC insight into the PCI's new curriculum. So today's discussion, it will be focused into the NEP 2020 and silent features of the NEP, along with the what are the different VAC, SAC, and SEC courses, why we required these courses, and how actually these courses in PCI draft syllabus it is going to enhance the professional outcome, what will be the benefit for the students as well as the impact for the pharmaceutical industry. Of course, in this my presentation, I have used some of the text graphics which have been taken from the web of internet only to make this presentation and interesting and attractive. Now, first, coming to the national education policy, because all we have to know about the national education policy last few years when it was actually implemented in July 2020, and it is one of the major policy of the government of India, because this NEP 2020, it is going to replace 34 years old national policy on the education. This NEP, it is mainly focusing to India's journey towards the high changing into the higher educational landscape. What is the existing now, to make it is a more comprehensive manner, and it is useful for NES for the students as well as the industry, and to make our students, our future generation, at per the need of the industry and international level. So therefore, it can be considered as a visionary blueprint which going to change the complete educational sector of India. And if we are talking about this, what is the impact of NEP 2020? One of the major thing it is going to provide a holistic education It is emphasized into the different subjects altogether. It is going to focus on the skill development. It is going to focus on the vocational education. It is going to focus on the life skill measures. It is going to focus on the integration of the industry academia by leveraging the technology. It is going to give a skill development platform. It is also helpful for the teacher because to provide them the uh, effective training and the professional development, and also a strategic evaluation system. So as a whole, if we are not considering the pharmacy education also, but if we are considering the overall ecosystem of Indian education, this NEP 2020, it is going to be a important pillar to strengthen our education. Now, what are the general silent features of the NEP 2020 in the higher education? Of course, there is a lot of silent features are there which going to ultimately affect the higher education, but I am not going to discuss all because this presentation, it is mainly focused into the PCI new draft curriculum. But then also, since this NEP 2020 is one of the trigger point of these changes, therefore what we should understand what are the silent features of the NEP 2020. Now, this NEP 2020, it is to recognize, to identify, and to promote the capabilities of the each student, because every student having its own, you can say that mindset, own interest, and own skills. So, how to recognize, how to identify, and how to foster those capabilities, it is important. It is important. Flexibility, to provide the different flexibility rather than the very stringent curriculum, so that students can take up his choice. Then to provide the multidisciplinary and holistic education, to emphasize on the conceptual understanding, because concept based understanding, it is very, very important, basic understanding, and you can say that that is actually the platform, that is actually the backbone of this our education system. So emphasized onto that. Creativity and critical thinking. So to think creativity, with the creativity and critical thinking, it is important part of any, you can say that, research. It is important part of the education system. It is important part of the development. It is important part of the national building. Therefore, to enhance the creativity and the critical thinking through the changes of the NEP or the proposed changes of NEP, it is very, very essential. Life skill, whatever sectors are there, the life skills are important. And as a pharmacist, as a pharmacy professional, life skill, it is one of the important aspects for us also. Then respect for the diversity, respect for the local context, rootness, and the pride in India. Now, here in India, we are nowadays we are talking about the local and vocal. Now, what it means, every region, every part of the India having its diversity, they having the local context, they having the you can say that locally they have the resources which need to be focused more, and by focusing to that, we can promote the nation building, society building, and through NEP we can focus into the this diversity and respect to the local context. Of course, here the ancient knowledge, clear, our ancient knowledge, it is true, again it is important. Now outstanding research, so make the research fruitful, and to provide a outstanding, a quality research is another important part of this NEP 2020. And another important thing of the ethics and the human constitutional value. Now, ethics and human values. It is important. It is important for the all the sector. If we have the knowledge, but if we do not have the ethics, or the future generation lacks of the ethics and human value, does not going to serve this society, cannot be promote the society. That's why all these are the silent features of the NEP 2020 whenever we are focusing into the higher education. Now, since this talk mainly focus into the various courses other than the courses, so first of all, value-added courses. Now, in case of the value-added courses, these courses, of course, the optional. Optional in the sense, of course, they are under the credit base, but we are giving the different options to choose the different value-added courses. This is going to supplement students' main degree. That means main degree here we want to say that core curriculum. This is going to help the students' core curriculum by teaching the practical, industry specific skills and knowledge. They can be go beyond the core curriculum. That means beyond the core curriculum, we are having a other courses which is maybe practical based mainly, and it should include the industry specific skill, so that students will get the more information, they will be equipped with the more knowledge. So it is nothing but to bridge the gap between the academic theory and real world application, enhance the employability, and help develop the student skill. So it is going to help into the professional development. It is going to help into the to make the students ready for the industry. It is going to the help for the increase the practical learning of the students, and also it will helpful into the enhance the employability skill, which is one of the most important focus of these value added courses. Now coming to the skill enhancement courses. Now whenever we are talking about the skill enhancement courses, it is focused to provide the student specific knowledge and skill, and thereby increase their employability and career advancement. Now, one thing we need to understand, VSc, SEC, or AAC, all are the, it is interlinked. It is not like that, it is very different from the each and another. It is not related to the each and another. All are interlinked, and their focus is also, it is one thing, to enhance the students, to make the students ready for his after he is going to be graduated. Now that's why it is the practical and value based courses are mainly, it is focused for the skill and under the skill enhancement courses, so that students can get the knowledge, specific knowledge, and can enhance the skill, so that which is going to help them into the employability and the career advancement. So it is going to help into the job readiness with the practical experience. It is going to enhance the skill of the students, and it is also going to bridge the gap between the academia and industry. So we can say that the skill enhancement courses are important for the career advancement, to boost our adaptability. It should not be like that directly the students are going into the industry and he is finding everything new, do not know anything, so that is not going to help. So that is actually going to adaptability and job security. It is also going to help the job security. Along with that, if I also as a student, if I know those important courses, important knowledge, if I could get, it is also enhance my personal growth. So in the same time, along with the VSc, this SEC courses are also, it is playing an important role in preparing the B.Pharm graduates or the graduates for the future. Now coming to the ability enhancement courses or AAC. Now these courses, it is going to improve the student skill. It may be the theory based, it may be the practical based, but there may be the different key areas. It is there: stronger communication, to enhance the communication skill, which is required in every level of our career readiness, to make the students ready when he will get the degree. Holistic skill development, to enhance the skill, which is also enhances employability and others. It is also helpful into the knowledge enhancement, to enhance the confidence and self-reliance and adaptability. So these are the different key areas are there, which is important for aspects of the AAC. So here, as we have just mentioned, it is giving the holistic personal growth. It is also development of the core competency, practical hands-on learning, bridging the gap between the employment and education gap, adaptability and resilience, it is increasing, enhance the employability and foster entrepreneurial mindset. Now this entrepreneurial mindset, it is very much important, because nowadays we are also promoting the entrepreneurial skill of the students. Therefore, by enhancing this entrepreneurial mindset, we can actually able to strengthen our economic, our focus for the future. We are also, you can say that, focusing into the Vikshit Bharat in 2047. So how we can get it without the proper entrepreneurial skills and all. So these are the courses, it is going to help us in those aspects also. Now, if we are concluding, what are the different courses? So we can say that it is the VSC. It is mainly going to supplement the curriculum by providing additional or the value-based career-oriented skill. In case of the skill enhancement courses, it will be specific, it will provide the specific practical and employability skill, so that the skill can be enhanced, and ability, that is AAC, that is the to build the foundational abilities. Now focused area, it may be the personal development, it may be the interdisciplinary knowledge or the soft skill whenever we are talking about the value-added courses. In case of the skill enhancement courses, are hands-on skill, technical skill, job readiness again, and AEC skill. AEC, it is the mainly core abilities. What are the target outcome? Now, if we are talking about the target outcome as a whole, it is not like, it is mainly number one, that is overall growth, to enhance the employability, to prepare the graduate for the future, you can say that world. So here VSC, overall values of the degree, it is enhancing. SEC, improve employability and practical efficiency. ASC, it is the fundamental competitiveness of the academic and the social pharmacy. So ultimately, all are interlinked and all are going to supplement one another. It is going to supplement the core courses, and by that way, it is going to enhance the mindset of the students, and it will be helpful to prepare the students for the future. Now, if we are talking about the value-added courses like professional skill, cleaning, validation, this comes under the value-added school. Then SEC, computer-aided drug design, analytical method validation, principle of the preclinical study. If SEC, food analysis, medical device, pharmaceutical, packaging, communication skills. So all these are the ability enhancement courses. Now, if we are talking about the pharmacist, if we are talking about the pharmacist, we are playing an important role. We are playing the different role. We are playing for the different need. Now, as a pharmacist, we may be there into the academic. Students, after completion of their UG or the PG, they may go to the academics. He can go into the research. He can go to the community. He can go to the patient care. He can go into the marketing. He can go into the pharmacovigilance. He can be a regulator. He can be in the industry playing a diverse role into the industry. Now, there is a different roles are there and there is a different needs are there, because every sector they require there some specific need it is required. Because for example, industry need, specific industry need, I should say specific, because basic of course it is the same. Core it may be the same, but in industry what they want, in pharmacovigilance it may be different. As a researcher, what it is required in hospital, the need may be the different. As a researcher, what you want in the community level, there may be the different need. Now, whenever we are talking about a curriculum, and whenever we are talking about the specific curriculum of the pharmacy, it requires the different skill, it require the different, we can say that need, it required the different courses. So it is very important once again to make the different courses all together and provide a comprehensive syllabus. Provide a comprehensive syllabus. So is it visible slides?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. Therefore, it is required. Now, why this curriculum transformation it is required? Whenever we are talking about the curriculum transformation, in pharmaceutical sciences and means in the industry, into the job sectors, there is a rapid evolution. Rapid changes are there. Either it may be the pharmaceutical industry, it may be in terms of the patient care, it may be in terms of the research, every area there is a rapid changes. Now for this rapid changes, we need to give the basic, we need to give the provide the core pharmaceuticals which is required to be incorporated into the curriculum. Second point is that we need to produce the industry ready, practice ready, and tech enable graduate. So if the graduates after completion of the course, they are not ready for the industry, they are not ready for the technical, they are not having the knowledge about the different technologies, then they are not able to survive, and which is ultimately failure of us. So we require the curriculum transformation considering these aspects. Besides this, NEP 2020, it is giving the holistic, it is giving the flexible and multidisciplinary education. And PCI, the draft syllabus which is released into the 2025, this year, it is given the structure, in the course structure, it is included the VSC, SEC, and AAC. So this is important. That's why based on this stuff, as per the requirement, these different courses are included into the B.Pharm syllabus. Now, last you can say that 2017, when the current B.Pharm syllabus was revised. After that, of course, the PCI is trying for the change of the syllabus for quite some times, and it is to make you can say that B.Pharm curriculum change. It is required. It is the time to change it, and that's why this PCI curriculum mainly focused into the industry relevant. It is, you can say that, focuses on the jobs. Of course, it is integrating the new technologies. So the PCI, these changes, it is required, and it is the need of that time. It is the need of the time. It is the demand of the time that we need to change this syllabus, and how we need to make a better graduate with the equipped with the different skill. Now, whenever we are talking about this pharmacy education, because I have told about the NEP 2020 also, of course, we are talking about the changing world. Everything is changing. Because this last decade, it is we are encountering a major change into the technology. Industries are improving. They are integrating with the new technology every time. So it cannot be possible that we will stay back into the curriculum. But also, again, NEP was implemented. But one thing we need to understand, in what extent syllabus required is revision is required, because the core concept we cannot change it. It is required the basic thing, which is actually the fundamentals. It is the base. Then it can be questioned that whether NEP 2020 being implemented fully. In my personal view, of course, it cannot be implemented fully, because in NEP, because NEP also, if you see that, like medical education, which is out of the NEP, of course, we are adopting the NEP, but as a pharmacist, we are playing an important role into the healthcare system. We are the major stakeholder. Of course, I have already told, we have might have the many role. It may be the manufacturing, it may be the quality control, it may be the pharmacovigilance, it may be the patient care, everywhere. But the thing is that for this, we should need to be produce a graduate with the knowledge, proper knowledge. There, that's why 100% implementation of the NEP, it is not possible, because for example, I must say background. Who can be permitted to the B.Pharm? Of course, they should be have the science background. They should have the some knowledge about the biology. They should some knowledge about the anatomy. Otherwise, it is not possible. So that is important. We cannot cut the you can say that the courses drastically, because these are also important part of the pharmacy curriculum, but we required a revision. So the integrity of the pharmacy and the pharmacy education should be maintained. Pharmacists are the major stakeholder healthcare system, so we cannot compare our B.Pharm syllabus with like that of the other discipline syllabus. We required some specific special area, so that need to be considered, and PCI have come up with the this draft regulation. Now, if we are talking about this PCI draft curriculum, it was highlighted into the different, for example, BSc, SCC, and SCC. It is the semester bit, and it is included into the credit based system. So that is important. It is elective. different courses are elective, but it is included into the credit system. Almost in 191 credit program requirement, it was included. It was integrated along with the major course, minor course, internship, and the research project. So ultimately, this VSC, SSC, and ASC, they are going to play an important role into the PCI new syllabus, and also to enhance the knowledge and the skill of the students. Now, this VSC, SSC, ASC, as you have told, it is integrated into the credit-based framework. It may be the 1 credit, it may be the 2 credit, but it is the credit-based framework. If it is in under the credit-based framework, it is the mandatory component. It is the mandatory component which will contribute to the program outcome. Whenever we are talking about the POs and all, program outcome, what is the outcome? So these are the components along with the major minor component. They are going to equally, they are going to contribute into the program outcome, focusing the holistic development, focusing to the holistic development of a student. It is going to support the core competency. It is going to support the soft skill. It is going to offer the industry readiness. It is enhance the research aptitude and the entrepreneurial skill. But in the same time, it having the elective one. That means under the each BSc, SSC or SCC, there is a different courses are there. The students will get the opportunity to select some courses which is based on his interest. And if it is based on interest, so there is a flexibility. There is a flexibility. But in the same time, we are offering the flexibility. We are including into the credit-based framework, which is going to help the to improve the skill to and the core competency. Now, if we are talking about the VSC in our draft syllabus, what are the different VSCs there? And in PCI draft syllabus. So VSC, it is the different courses which aim to fostering the skill enhancement, focusing into the pharma education and ethics with the need of the industry. Of course, before I discuss this VSC and all, now when just I have attended PCI program 1 month back in Guwahati. So that time it was discussed this different courses, different you can say that issues are discussed in the details. Of course, this VSC, SSC, there might be some changes. Of course, some new courses may be added, some it can be deleted because PCI have given the draft syllabus. It was asked the comment, and I think a large number of the people have given their comment also during this discussion. It was there. See, everything it need to be accommodated, but accommodate in a way it should not be burden to the student, but in the same time it should be offered a better option to the student. So considering this, of course, in the final draft it may be the same or some changes there may be there, and but ultimately what will happen, this this BSc, SSC or RC, they are going to enhance the outcome. They are going to enhance the student skills, students' knowledge, etc. Now, considering this, just I am going to discuss about the what is there into the draft syllabus as of now. Now into the draft syllabus, if we see about the 6th semester and 8th semester, to practical VSC it is included. To practical, first one, professional skill is there, then process analytic technology QBD in formulation science, futuristic pharma through augmented reality and the virtual reality, Pharma 4. Whereas in case of the 8th semester, cleaning validation, basic training in the aseptic handling techniques, impurity profiling, herbal cosmetic and industry perspective. Again, these are the practical courses. So we need to understand that how they are is important, how these courses it is going to enhance the skill also. In the same time, it is going to enhance the skill also about the new advancement, new knowledge or the practical knowledge into the different sector. In case of the SEC, again, it is aim to provide the students practical training, competitiveness, specialized skill. In second and fourth semester, again to practical SEC are including the communication skill, mental well-being, stress, conflict, fundamental and computer operation. And sixth semester, computer-aided drug design, analytical method validation, principle of the preclinical, and that is the omics sciences. So what we want to see among the very second year, second semester, first year communication skill. Of course, it is there also in our current syllabus, but it is now into the SEC because it is actually the SEC courses through which the you can say that a student can enhance the communication skills. Some student might have the good communication skill, so they may go for the computer operation. So fundamental, because it is the one of the important thing. Some students may have the good into the computer, but nowadays what happened? More stress are affecting the this generation, upcoming generation. So mental well-being, conflicts, stress management, it is going to help. So these courses actually going to help the students in different way. And in the sixth semester, these courses are the important part whenever the students will go into the industry. Of course, as per their choice. If we are considering the SEC in the draft syllabus, we can see 4 courses are in the draft syllabus: 3rd, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Now, in case of the 3rd, it is the practical and remaining are the theory. So, in the 3rd semester, nutraceutical, functional food, food analysis, yoga, and life science, career building in the cultivation of the medicinal plant, then green chemistry, meteovigilance and homovigilance, scientific writing, drugstore and the business management, then CGMP, pharmaceutical automation, modern techniques in cellular biology, medical device. 8th semester, pharmaceutical packaging, supply chain management, industrial safety and waste management, traditional healing practices of India. So these are the different courses, and from this we can easily identify these courses. It will enhance the knowledge. They are going to enhance the knowledge, and it will helpful to employability skill, and it is also helpful to reduce the gap between the industry and academia. Now, if we are focusing into the each semester wise, if we are now focusing into the semester wise, in semester second, that is the practical SEC is there. Now, if you are talking about the communication skill, now communication skill, it is not, it is required in the every sector. It is required into the patient counseling. It is required into the report writing. It is required into the pharmaceutical documentation. It is required into the industry communication. It may be the in every sectors of the communication skill. So thereby this communication skill, it is you can say that helpful for you can say that for overall growth of the students and to make him or her ready for the job. In case of the mental well-being and stress management, now we can see that even the students are stressed a lot. We are facing altogether this problem. They are little bit more arrogant, or they are more, I might say, they are more emotional in nature. So this is also affecting their performance. And in future, when they are going for the industry, they are going for the different job roles. For example, if you are going for the clinical trials, he may be stay for the whole night. If they are going for the industry and the important, you can say the formulation is going on, maybe stay back into the 15, 16 years, which may produce the stress and all. By these courses, it will be helpful to make him or her not only for future readiness, but also to manage the stress during his curriculum also. And by managing stress, the students can be uh, uh, helped a lot. Now, computer operation fundamentals, we know that nowadays AI is integrated in our recent this draft syllabus. In the same time, if we are talking about the other courses, if we are talking about the industry are continuously AI and other things it is there. So the basic fundamentals of the computer's operation is required. So this is, it was there into under the ACC. In case of the again third semester AAC, now courses like nutritional functional food, it is going to help the career repeatedly into the growing nutraceutical and wellness industry. If we are talking about the nutraceutical, the market is huge. And the opportunity, when the market it will increase, the opportunity also it will create, it will increase. Now, if our students are ready with that also, if they're having the basic knowledge into that particular area, it can be helpful for them to grab the new opportunity. Food analysis, so again, for the pharma or the food QC labs are there. Though you can say that it is not only that why the FND people will can go there. The B.Pharm students with this, because we have the different analytical skill, and now specifically the food analysis also it was included. So if someone want to interested into that particular sector, he can very well choose this analysis, these skills, and enhance his skill. Yoga and life science, again it is the holistic development, it is the holistic, provide the holistic development. So by that way, it is going to help the people to enhance the mental health. It is to enhance the overall wellness. Now coming to the career building in cultivation of the medicinal plant, we know that uh, our region, if we are talking about the northeast, if we are talking about the rural areas, they are having the medicinal, a large number of the medicinal plant, and medicinal plant market it is increasing rapidly. Now, if somebody wants to cultivate the medicinal plant, they're going to herbal industry, it will be very much helpful for the develop their entrepreneurial skill, and also the guide the people. So this is again it is important. Now coming to the SEC, which is again sixth semester. So green chemistry, it is the for the sustainable pharma manufacturing, it is going to help. It is the environmental health safety role it will be enhancing. Green technology initiative into the different sectors, they are going to help. In case of the material vigilance and the homovigilance, so critical career into the medical device, transfusion service, and regulatory affairs. This area again, it is very, very much important. We may not have the current students, may not have the proper, you can say that knowledge into that. So if somebody study that one, they will have the knowledge, and the career perspective also it will be enhances. Now, scientific writing. It is scientific writing. It is not only the writing the journal paper, book chapter, etc. Of course, it is a part. But this scientific writing, it is also essential for the regulatory submission. It is dossier preparation, documentation into the industry. Nowadays, you can find that from many peoples are medical writing, involved into the medical writing. So that can be actually improve the skill through the scientific writing. Drugstore business management, of course, previously it was there in as a major course. Now it is comes under the elective, because of course every people may not be go for the want to go for the you can say that retail pharmacy opening and all. So this set of courses, it will be helpful for the students which want to open their retail pharmacy and all. So again here it will be the enhancing the entrepreneurial skill. Now, in case of the sixth semester practical SEC, if we are talking about the that is computer-aided drug design, it is required nowadays into the R&D, AI-driven drug discovery, etc. Though all those cases, these courses, it is going to help. Analytical method validation. Now we can understand that the QC and QA analyzed essential. It is the core skill for the method validation and all. So if you have the enhanced knowledge rather than means compared to the basic knowledge, if he or she having the advanced knowledge, it will be helpful for him or her, because then company will see that okay, these students having the some knowledge into that particular area, so they might be useful for that particular position. So by that way, it is again going to help. Preclinical studies. So in case of the research domain and all, when the students after completion of the B.Pharm and M.Pharm, they want to go for the uh, you can say that research position, they want to do the research, this courses it is going to help. Omics sciences, this is the nowadays again omics science, biomarker research, it is increasing a lot, because these are the basic for you can say the disease prediction and targeting the particular molecule by you can say that some drug. So this again research and development, this omic science is increasing a lot. If we go through the that is individual courses, it is given in detail. So these are the courses it is going to supplement the core courses. It may be the pharmaceutics, it may be the pharmacology, pharmaceutical chemistry, pharmacognosy. That core courses it will be enhanced by this. Now, again, in sixth semester BSc, professional skills. So as we know that it will be enhancing this professional quality. PET and QBD, it is the, again, important into the formulation, industry formulation and the regulatory bodies. Then here we are, that is Pharma 4. This is going to prepare the smart manufacturing. And if you see that companies are uh, introduced AI a long back, it is not today, the long back they have introduced the AI. And they are also going rapidly changing with the different pharma technology. So if the students are not knowing about that, and then it is very difficult for him or her to get the job directly. So this type of the course again going to help the students. Now coming to the semester 7, that is the AAC CGMP. This is the fundamentals of the any manufacturing QA, QC roles, regulatory compliance. So a good manufacturing practice, it is required. Pharmaceutical automation, as we have told, now the industry are running a lot with the new technologies. Their production lines and all the things are make under the AI and robotic. So this automation, students should know about the this. So this is going to be helpful. Cellular biology technique enable entry into the biopharma, stem cell, gene therapy, biotech. So our students also can get able to compete with the other branch students into that. So this is again the medical device. Nowadays, government having the special focus on the medical device, because this is the important need of the time to prepare the low cost, or you can say that better medical device which is available. In the same time, this is giving a entrepreneurial skill also, or you can say that for the industry it is important. So this medical device, and if you see about that NIPER and other cases, they have opened the medical device courses also. So these courses actually going to help the students. In 8th semester, SEC theory for pharmaceutical packaging. So it is the again focused. These are the focused area. That is the formulation industry, in the formulation quality expert, packaging development. In the industry, they are playing important role. So it is again going to give the pharmaceutical packaging, supply chain management, high demand into the logistic, warehouse, procurement into the pharma industries there. Industrial safety and waste management, again this is also very much important whenever we are talking about the defined regulatory compliance and traditional healing practices. So all these are the very focused area. This is very focused area. Now, for example, traditional healing practices, if we are talking about that, in NAP, one of the major sector is the traditional knowledge based courses, IKS. So our traditional knowledge system. So we have a rich legacy. We have a rich, you can say that, um, repository of the traditional practice. So people should know that. And if we are talking about the that is uh, allopathic medicine also, majority of them are from the natural sources, or you can say that Ayurveda, Unani, folk medicine, etc. So this type of the course, it is going to help the students a lot. And last one, that is the 8th semester, that is the cleaning validation. It is again mandatory skill for the JMP manufacturing role, improve the regulatory compliance, aseptic area handling, because it is important for the microbiology and also the sterile product. In case of the sterile product, impurity profiling, again it is an important thing. In case of the ISH guideline, it may be the quality control, it may be the formulation development, herbal cosmetics, as I have told. Nowadays, again cosmetic, and that too from the herbal, it is rising, and many of the companies are focusing into the this herbal cosmetics. So these are the knowledge, it is going to increase the core competency of our uh, students. Now, how these courses, if we're talking about this, how these courses, it is going to enhance the professional outcome. In case of the professional outcome, we can see that if we are talking about the industry and the manufacturing, see GMP, PET, QBD, cleaning validation, pharmaceutical automation, supply chain management, these courses are very much, it is required for the industry. In case of the CAD, omics and preclinical studies, green chemistry, cellular biology techniques, it is related to the, more related to the, of course, one and other is interlinked, but more related to the R&D and the innovation. Communication, stress management, professional skill, soft skill, and the professional development. Drugstore management, herbal cultivation, pharmaceutical marketing, herbal cosmetic, that is important for the entrepreneurship or the business. Along with that, that is the matter of vigilance, homovigilance, scientific writing, medical device, aseptic handling, clinical and regulatory. So these BSc, SSc or ASC, if we are considering, they are going to supplement, they are aspects, and they are going to enhance the student knowledge and capability and to make the students as a industry ready. So this multi-skilled industry ready and globally competency pharmacy professional, and in terms they are also fulfilling the NEP mandate. So as I have told, why this curriculum reform is required. So already I have just discussed. I will not go through the details. Uh, uh, Again, traditional, what are the upcoming draft syllabus it is there. It is going to mostly fulfill these gaps in practical competency, soft skill, emerging technology, regulatory quality, and the industrial skill and entrepreneurship. And it will be make the industry readiness, holistic development, enhance employability, competency-based education, greater flexibility. So all these BSc, SSc, and ASc, they are going to help into the industry readiness, holistic development, enhance employability, competency-based education, and greater flexibility. So benefit of if we are considering the benefit of the students, it is the improved employability, broader career pathways. So because he is learning about the different sectors, so there is a broader career pathway, hands-on industrial exposure, strengthening the communication and the leadership skill, enhance research aptitude and ability to meet global pharma standard. And how this BSc and SSc or ASc is going to bridge the gap between the industry and academia, better skill graduate going to enter into the workforce, reduce the training time by the industries, increased innovation and research orientation, enhanced collaboration. Because whenever we are talking about this thing, the collaboration it is required. Like collaboration it is required between the academia and industry. So there is a diversity is there. Of course, this diagram may be given into the different content, but I find it is suitable for here also. There is a diversity among the students, among the, you can say that need, innovation, creativity, complex for problem solving, prediction. So all these are the diversities there. But whenever we are including all together, so by this all together, it is enhancing the engagement, increase the productivity, improve job satisfaction, enhance moral, talent optimization, increase trustworthiness, and community responsiveness. What does it mean? For example, this BSc, SSc, and SSc course is going to bridge here also, and it will going to provide the equity. Now, some students having the mindset that I'll go for the industry, so they will take industry-based courses. They want to go into the research, so they will take the research-based those courses, or entrepreneurial means they will go for the entrepreneurial courses. So by that way, it is going to help the students, and it will going to help the provide a platform where the students can choose the courses in which he or she having the interest. So in conclusion, we can say that this BSc, SSc, and ASc, it is going to helpful to strengthen this producing the competent pharmacy professional. This helpful to aligning the curriculum as a skill-based, outcome-based, and need of the modern pharmaceuticals, and also they will be enhancing the professional outcome, employability, industry alignment, and entrepreneurial mindset. So by this way, this BSc, SSc, and ASc in the new PCI curriculum, they are going to play important role along with the basic fundamental courses. With this, I am thankful to the Bharat Technology for inviting me and the organizer for giving me the platform to share my views. I'm also thankful to my Institute Assam Downtown University, where we are also growing the future pharma professionals. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be happy to take questions if any.
Thank you very much, sir, for this elaborative discussion on value addition courses, skill enhancement courses, ability enhancement courses, and especially their effect on overall employability. So thank you very much for this discussion. Now, this session is now open for the participants. If you have any questions that you may ask in the comment box, we will put the questions to sir for the answer. So I think, sir, there is one question. Some participants, Dr. Biplab Kumar Chakra, he is asking that the pharmaceutical engineering drawing may be added to strengthen the syllabus. What is your take on it?
Yeah, true, sir. That is, of course, uh, the pharmaceutical engineering. It is one of the core content in our previous syllabus also, and of course, these courses may be going to help the syllabus also. Upcoming syllabus, and I think there is a lot of suggestions of already given by the different pharma professionals also. Now we can think about that, what are the final outcome we have to look for.
Thank you, sir, for this. Well, I have one question. So basically, the academicians and students, we are taking courses from platforms like NPTEL and Coursera. So one can get certificate also from these courses. So then, what is the need to incorporate all these courses into the syllabus? Don't you think this it will dilute the subject itself? I mean, if too much
No,
courses, this. Mhm.
true, true. But the thing is that, see, if we see about our previous curriculum, it is almost 2017 credit,
Yes,
total
yes.
credit point. Now it is reduced to 191. So there is a huge shift. It is there. Of course, as per the NAP, it is near about the 186, but that we cannot, means it is very difficult because we need to reduce the core thing. Now here, of course, you have talked about the very important point that in SIAM courses, in NPTEL courses, there are the several courses are there. Students can learn about that. But again, that may be, you can say that when it is out of the syllabus, then it will not under the credit based. Now, if it is not under the credit based, you cannot calculate along with the program outcome again. And most importantly, in that case, here, say, based upon the choice, I have to choose. It is compulsory also in the same time that you have to choose any one courses. But in that case, it is very difficult to tell the students that you should choose it, because ultimately, we know that these are the importance part, that is going to helpful for the students. But maybe in the first semester, second, third, fourth, the students will think that no, I'll not take, I'll have the mindset. So I think those SIAM and other things also it is required in future. But the thing is that from our side also, we can say that how many SIAM and other courses the pharmacy peoples are offering, rightly it is almost negligible. So, and practical courses, if we are talking about the practical courses through SIAM and PTL, it cannot be possible again. Once again, we need to go into the institution only. So these are the aspects are there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I don't think there are any other questions in the chat box. So thank you very much for sir for presenting your subject. So I would request our technical team to show the certificate for sir. So, sir, this is the certificate which we
Thank you.
will send it to you from Bharat Technology. So, with this note,
Thank you. Thank you.
yes, sir. So, thank you, sir, once again for presenting this subject. So, with this note, I am concluding today's session. So, our next session will be starting tomorrow on 10 10:30 p.m. sir. 10 a.m.
10.
And the second session of tomorrow will be starting from uh, 11:30 a.m. So, dear participants, please stay online tomorrow on the on time. So, thank you again, sir, for joining us today. So, we are concluding this session and we are ending this session now. Thank you very much, everyone.